I killed a little boy that was nearly 5 years old.
I killed my son. His name is Banjo.
An absolutely beautiful winter's day, and I'd finished work early and I was heading home.
It was a Sunday afternoon. We spent the weekend at the beach. Our youngest son at the time needed to have a sleep, so my wife took him in our car and drove back to town.
Driving through Tasmania where I lived, it's a country road, it's a 100-kilometre road. There was a lady with 4 children in the middle of the road.
Went to move my truck out onto the street. Banjo followed me and I've reversed at approximately 4 kilometres an hour.
The little boy pulled out of her hand and ran. And I had nowhere to go. I had to choose. It was either I was going to have to hit one or I was going to have to hit the mother and 3 other children.
And the tray of the truck was taller than what he was. In that action, I've knocked him down with the back of the truck and proceeded to run over him. For me, there wasn't time for shock. Every minute feels like an hour. It was do everything you can to try and save your child. I was doing CPR, waiting for someone to come and help.
Just stopped the car and got out. You're frozen. It is an absolute moment of just pure terror. His mum had picked him up and he was just laying over her arm and she was just screaming because he was just a little rag doll.
23 minutes after making the phone call to 000, a single ambulance officer arrived. She has since described the scene as the loneliest scene in the world.
He was still alive when they put him in the ambulance. My last visual was of the mum standing up and putting her hands to her face and she had blood on her face. And just standing there with this massive shock.
Only a couple of minutes after they got him into the ambulance, they pronounced him passed away. Ring your partner and tell them that you've just killed their child. It's a tough one.
The police, when they come, they start walking you through and you have to relive every split second right at that moment. My shoes were still in the middle of the road. I was walking around the house in circles. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know where to stand. The police came knocking on the door and told me the little boy had not survived.